I thought we were, I mean, we probably were as good structurally and execution-wise the first period we've been all year. That was a hell of a first period, coming out even and then giving up a shorthand goal. So it builds tension. I mean, they were a little bit better than we were in the second. Some of that's just on puck possession and zone time. And then we were back to our first period in the third period. I think having come back a couple of times recently is in their memory back, so they get to go out in the ice feeling good that they can do it. And we earned the win. Like we were a good hockey team over the course of the game. They're one of the elite teams in the league right now. They have dominant third periods, and we were very strong there. You would expect that they would control at least parts of the game, but I thought we were pretty darn strong.
Did you kind of feel the floodgates start to open just from that first one?
Well, you felt that for sure, because of the number of chances we had, there's faith that we'll get some. But the question is, can we beat their goalie? Because he made a bunch of big saves, right? Sometimes a guy just gets hot and you can't beat him. I think that's what happened to us in the Nashville game. So the first one relaxed the entire bench. You look up, there's 13 minutes on the clock. You're going, okay, it's on now.
And now, not a fluke because it's Barkov, but kind of a bounce. I mean, it hits Declare and Barkey's right there and done.
Wasn't that Stoller? Stoller, yeah.
Oh, Stahl, I thought.
That was his second shot close to the head, and it was a little hockey karma there for him after the second goal. But Barkov's in the right spot on the ice. He's net front, which is where we wanted to. And we had we had a real strong number of good looks that you would say should have gone and didn't. So you get a break just being in the right spot.
I think it is like 3 or 4 straight comebacks for you guys. And early in the year, I mean, that was way down the league. Is it just a matter of like some of the karma catching up? Is it more?
No, we're playing much.
Yeah.
We play a much better hockey game now, and it started in December, but you couldn't see it. It came to the front, I think, in January. Even though it was our most fatigued time, we started to play much harder every night. And because of that, we started to have stretches of the game where we were very, very strong and knew that we could score goals. So there's just more confidence in it. Early in the year, when we would get behind, we would open our game up and we would trade back and forth. We didn't trade in the third period at all.
Between the excellent start to tonight's game and just overall in the homestand, getting 11 of 14 points, you got to feel pretty confident and good going into this little road.
We just really like the way we're playing when you know, we left the bench on that Nashville and even the Buffalo game, but the Nashville game, and we had the chances 32-16. You're not going to win every game, and that can't be your standard, but you can play hard and play well. That's our standard in every game. So we like where our game at. We're playing hard, playing smart. I got 4 lines that can play here now and contribute.
What continues to be revealed about this group's character, just not giving up and continuing to persevere?
I think what I like the most about is they're not phased by adjustments. So Reinhart goes with Barkov, and the third Duclair goes. That line, both of those lines just got better. It opens a different set of defensemen for Anthony Duclair to play with, and now that third line is exceptionally fast. Sam Reinhart's been fantastic for 5 or 6 games. I think the offensive part of Barkov's line was okay. It had stalled a little bit in the last 2. They got a whole bunch of chances early on when Anthony started there. It stalled a little bit, and then Rhino goes in there, and they're off and running again. And once you get a good feeling there, the power play happens, right? And all of a sudden, our power play is just as fast a decision as you can possibly make to get the puck to the net. We did. It's in the back of the net, so it's an instant payoff with that. And then the Bennett line's been good and scored the game winner, so it's good. They don't get phased by adjustments, which is nice.
And Sergei Bobrovsky did a great third period to shut the door. A couple saves
Yeah.
off the mask. Just really seemed to lock in there.
We hadn't given up a whole heck of a lot. And then he gets a tough one on the shorthanded. I mean, it might as well, all intents and purposes. It's inside the dot, so it's a breakaway for me. And then, God, he made a couple of saves and was scrambling on the second one. And after that, he was just right on, just solid.
Thank you.
Okay, guys.